Hey everyone, No Respawns here. Hope you're having a grand day. So this is my Root Cellar. So what I've gone and done is I've taken the Root Cellar shelter and I've turned it into a sort of undercity, inspired by the undercity from Fallout 3 to an extent, kind of in terms of the concept at least, but in terms of its build out, I kind of picturing it a little bit like either Little Lamplight or maybe something like Metro 2033. Like I wanted something to feel really claustrophobic and kind of like a warren that people live in. And it's quite fun because this place isn't too big, so it was like a kind of a microcosm of what that would look like, but on a smaller scale. So let's just give you guys the tour. So I've closed off the complete main entrance. So usually this is actually, there's lots of very walled off open space because I wanted to kind of funnel you down these steps, funnel you down these walkways to give you a sense that, you know, you're going deeper underground, but you're also kind of quite trapped. I really like this entrance. I just love the building mechanics in the shelters. They did try and do it with the worlds, but it doesn't really work because they haven't followed the exact same mechanism. So the little things that you can do in shelters that you can't do on worlds, it's a pain in the ass. But I loved it. Got my spooky man. I was actually going to put something a bit more sillier there, but I kind of kept it spooky clown. So I've got these two corners here. So one this way. So we'll go, I think this is the smallest one, so we'll do this one first. This is the living quarters. Again, like I like with worlds, I can really kind of go to town with just kind of placing stuff basically where I like. I can place stuff however I like, use it to make kind of like little weird custom walls, as you can see. I really enjoyed kind of turning this area because it's actually a really open plan little kind of mine. If you see these corners, it's quite large, and instead I was like, nope, I'm gonna wall everything off, so you've got these little chambers that you have to rummage around. I was initially gonna give it lots of locked doors, so I was gonna use a lot of the the switches and stuff, but to be frank, one, couldn't be asked. Two, the doors were too big, so it would have taken up my space. And also, I was also worried I'd get stuck. I was worried you'd get to the other side and be like, oh, I can't get back. It involves lots of obtuse wiring. In terms of build budget, I've used most of it. This was quite build heavy with all of the wood and wall pieces. I've got a little bit left. To be frank, I can probably do a little bit more decoration on this because if you're watching this live, as it's Christmas Eve, I was like, right, I'm either going to spend another 3 hours just sort of fiddling around with this. I really like my generator area, by the way. It looks awesome. So I'm going to spend another 3 hours playing around with this, or I'll just get it out and then I can add to it. This is why I like the shelters, is I never have to tear this down. I love this little, like, almost pointless little wall that I just added because I thought it would add a little depth. Oh yeah, this is meant to be closed. There we go. It's got a curve. I kind of wish we had a long one of those, but it still looks good. Ah, this looks so cool. Yeah, I like the fact that I can take this anywhere. This is the third shelter I've built up. So I've done the utility room and I've done the abandoned mine. And yeah, this definitely fits the vibe. At some point, I'll do everyone like a tour of it again, so you can just see like, oh yeah, this is how you've done it. Because initially I was going to have all the walls going through. So currently, if you go through the utility one, then it goes through the mine, and then it goes through to this one right at the end. Had so much fun decorating this. You can see I've really gone to town with the walls, and I kind of wanted to kind of make it feel like, you know, you've got all these separate little areas that you'll be kind of forced through and kind of made to walk through, rather than necessarily the kind of big open plan area. One thing I hate about the shelters is they're always too big. So this one is still quite large, but it's not as large. And I love the light. Also, the new Christmas lighting, guys, pick it up. Yeah, it's quite festive, but the bright pink just look at the way of the contrast, it looks so cool. Anywho, hope you guys like that. Gave you a few ideas. And also just, I wanted to build something. I haven't built something in Fallout 76 for ages, so I wanted to do a bit of a grander project. If you're watching this live, obviously, this was up a little bit later than I was planned. It was meant to be up last week, obviously it being, you know, pre-Christmas busy period. When I've made my little post going, oh yeah, guys, it'll be up tomorrow, I immediately got a message an hour later going, oh, can you come in tomorrow? I was like, sure, yeah, fine. So possibly a little bit delayed, but no worries, because it's done now. It's Christmas Eve. You get a little bit of a pre-Christmas treat. So yeah, for those of you who are off this holiday period, hope you do have a good time. Hope you chill, hope you vibe. For those who aren't, hopefully you get a little bit of time to just relax. As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I'm going to have like a mimic of this video, a shorter one, posted on TikTok. With TikTok, I have been a little bit just because this has been a very busy month for me. I have been a little bit lazier, even so, more so on TikTok side, so I'm going to start kind of posting a lot more. I've done a lot of painting of my Warhammer now, so we expect to see lots of Warhammer vids. Plus, I want to kind of start doing the Fallout 76, Starfield, and all the Fallout 4 stuff. So expect content from the No Respawns. And yeah, actually on the Warhammer side as well, if you want to see like videos of my Titans, for example, which look amazing, you can see those on TikTok. I'm going to be posting a fully painted version of my Warlord in a couple of days. Anywho, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you absolutely lovely bunch of reprobates soon. You take care.